If you're looking for one of the most affordable ways to help protect your bed cargo from the elements, well then you have to check out Red Rock's soft rolling tonneau cover, available for your 2007 to 2018 Sierra 1500 with the short or standard box. Now the Red Rock option here will feature a durable vinyl cover over an aircraft grade aluminum frame, along with the matching aircraft grade aluminum supports and 3-year warranty, all for right around that mid $200 price point. But let's talk a little bit more about some of the features I like here with the Red Rock soft rolling cover. First and foremost, that roll up design. That's certainly going to be the best bet for owners out there who need to utilize the entire bed length at a moment's notice, and at the same time not having anything impair the view out of the rear window like a tri-fold cover might. Listen guys, I personally love the tri-fold covers. I have something similar on my personal truck at home, but anytime I need to go maybe fill up the bed with mulch or fill up the entire bed, I have to completely lift and fold that cover up out of the way, and at that point it does block my rear window visibility. Not a huge deal, especially with the addition of backup cameras nowadays, but it is something to consider. Now, on the other hand, a soft rolling cover like this, you can easily roll it up and out of the way in a matter of seconds, thanks to the Velcro design here on the rails. Best part is you can do it quickly and it will not impair the vision out of your rear window. Second thing I enjoy here about the Red Rock cover is that it does incorporate some horizontal supports or bows, also made from durable aluminum. And the purpose of those supports is to obviously support the actual vinyl material and prevent it from sagging over time, or if you get a little bit of rain or snow on the cover itself, it's not going to totally stretch out the vinyl. Also keeps this thing nice and taut over the years, not gonna flap around you when driving on the highway, and I think it just adds to the quality of the product. Final feature here, we'll talk more about this in a second, but is price. I mean, at this price point, guys, you're really not gonna find too many other options that will match the Red Rock when it comes to pricing, also when it comes to features when we're talking about your Sierra at home. But let's take a closer look at the Red Rock cover here from a build or construction standpoint. And your main fabric with the actual cover itself will be the soft grain black vinyl material. It is durable, it is UV resistant, and ultimately the entire cover is backed by a 3-year limited warranty. That being said, guys, soft covers are just that, soft, right? So if you're looking at a bed cover from a security standpoint, maybe you store some expensive tools back there, fishing gear, golf clubs, whatever, and security is your #1 priority, well then you might want to consider trading the soft material for a hard cover instead, whether it be a hard rolling cover or folding cover. We have a ton of options here on the site. Definitely check them all out. Now, keeping the Red Rock in place here on your bed will be these twin rails. They are also made from the durable automotive grade aluminum, or aircraft grade aluminum I should say, finished in an anodized black. And these will clamp on and they will keep the cover in place with this very thick, very durable Velcro type material here that will keep the cover secure, and again, make for that easy roll up operation. Far easier than the button designs. I've handled a lot of those. They're not fun. This certainly makes life a heck of a lot easier. I do also want to point out again, I mentioned it earlier, but this is a bolt-on design. There's no need for any drilling, modification, anything crazy like that. And Red Rock does include a few seals, mainly one for the bulkhead to help keep this thing as watertight as possible. All right, guys, we mentioned pricing a few times throughout the video. I'll mention it one more time here in our pricing segment. That's because at or around that low to mid $200 price point, the Red Rock cover is easily one of the most affordable on the site for your Sierra at the time of this video. Granted, at this price point, you're getting a limited amount of protection, so definitely bear that in mind. If you did want to step up to a hard cover, whether it be a folding, rolling, whatever kind of hard cover, the price point does shoot up dramatically. But if you're just looking for something to cover the bed, keep your stuff dry from the rain, this is certainly going to be very hard to beat. All right, guys, let's shift gears and talk more about the install. And as I mentioned earlier, this one is going to be pretty simple. It is a bolt-on job. The rails are simply going to clamp into place, and at that point, the cover will install onto the actual rails itself. Site's gonna stick with a 1 out of 3 wrench rating on the difficulty meter. Call it about an hour at absolute most to complete from start to finish. This one really should be a pretty easy day for you. But to show you what it takes to get it installed in the driveway or garage, let's throw it out to the guys in the shop right now for our detailed walkthrough and tool breakdown.
For this install, you will need a pair of angle cutters or scissors and the provided Allen wrench. What's up guys? Today we're gonna be doing a tonneau cover on our Sierra, so let's get started. So the first thing we're gonna need to do is install our foam strip seal along the front of our bed here. So we've got our seal and we've got some angle cutters. You can also use scissors if you have them. We're gonna go ahead and measure out as much as we need. So we're just gonna lay this at one end. And what we're gonna do is come to the other end here. Now you want this seal to land inside of these plastic upper covers for your bed. So we'll go ahead and just mark it out with our thumb. This doesn't have to be the most precise thing in the world. We're just gonna go ahead and cut this down with our angle cutters here. Again, scissors work just fine if you have those. So now once we have this cut down, we'll go ahead and remove the adhesive cover. And we're not gonna remove it all, we're just gonna take a little bit off like this. And we'll get this started. You wanna center it up with this front part of your bed here. And as you move down, you can bring that cover right along with you, peeling it off as you go. And just lightly press it down. And make sure that's nice and stuck down in place. Now we're gonna grab our cover itself, and this here is our front base. So we're gonna lay that right on that foam cover and center this up. So we'll let that hang out there for now. Now we're gonna take our rails and insert them into our base for our cover. Now the side you want, this is the right side. You're gonna go on the passenger side of the truck. This end here with no bracketry or anything is gonna go into that base. So we'll go ahead and set this on, slide it into position. Then we'll go ahead and do the same thing for the other one. Now you want to make sure these rails are centered pretty much flush with the end of the top of your bed here on both sides. Now we're going to go ahead and space out our upper brackets, which are already installed on our rails, across our bed here. So we'll get one towards the front, pretty close here. But you want to watch this little tow hook just to make sure you can get your clamp on. You may have to go back a little farther. Bring one towards the middle. Bring one right here. You want to make sure you can feel that opening in the back side of your bed. Then we'll bring our last one right back here, right in front of this other tow hook, right here. Then you can go ahead and do the same thing for the other side. Now we can install our lower brackets. So these have a threaded hole on the larger end, and then these hook into the bed. So what we're gonna do, slide those up under our bed. Those are gonna slot right into our upper brackets here. And we'll go ahead and grab our provided countersunk Allen bolts. Go ahead and get those started. Then we'll get all three started here, and then we'll come back and snug them down. Now we'll grab our provided Allen wrench and just go ahead and snug these down. We're not gonna fully tighten them down just yet. And you wanna make sure your rail stays flush here. Then we'll go ahead and do the same thing for the rest of our brackets. So now that we have all of our clamps snugged down, we'll go ahead and unclip our straps here, roll it out, make sure it sits where we want, and then you can fully tighten down all of your clamps and you'll be good to go. You want to flip this up, put these dowels into the locking position here. That's going to pull the cover tight, make sure they go all the way down, lock into place. And then you want to test to make sure it doesn't interfere with your tailgate as well. Then to release it, you can simply grab on your inner cable here, pull on that, and that'll pop it back up. And you want it to be nice and tight. Roll this back out of the way. Then we'll go ahead and fully tighten down all of our clamps. Now we'll again grab our provided Allen wrench and tighten down all of our clamps fully. Alrighty guys, that about wraps up our review and install of our Red Rock soft roll-up tonneau cover for your 07 to 18 Sierra 1500 with 5.8 foot short and 6.5 foot standard box. Thanks for watching, and as always, for everything Sierra, keep it right here at AmericanTrucks.com.